Hey, we're back with Knee Deep, our dating simulator of three yandere guys who are all psychopaths. Just want to put that out there. Yeah, I've been on a psychopath kick recently. Don't know why. Don't judge, okay? He put down the identical plate for himself and he sat across from me. Okay, he's making us like
Eat.
breakfast. Anyways. So last episode I met like childhood friend, cute art student that was drawing pictures of us, and our roommate who's working at a butcher shop. Wait. Definitely not working at a butcher shop. Where'd that blood come from? I don't freaking know. And somebody also hacked our phone. At one point. So, yeah. You don't have to cook for me, you know?
I know.
I take a bite. It's delicious, fluffy, and perfectly seasoned. This is really good.
Mm-hmm.
Where'd you learn to cook like this? He doesn't look up from his plate.
Necessity.
Hater. He barely misses a beat, and he motions to my plate, and the food's still left on it.
It's gonna get cold. Eat.
Fine. We eat in silence for another minute.
You're staring.
Sorry, just thinking.
Don't hurt yourself.
A beat of silence, then I see the faintest, almost imperceivable, I don't know, twitch at the corner of his mouth. Was that a joke from him? Just as I'm about to take another bite, my phone vibrates on the table and an unknown number. I hesitate and swipe to answer. Hello? A young man's voice, bright and slightly frantic, bursts through the speaker.
Hi, yeah, finally. Look, I've been waiting for over a week. Where is it? The tracking number is useless.
I think you have the wrong number. Yeah, who is this guy?
No, this is the contact for Sparkle Maid Services, right? I ordered the deluxe package at black lace trim, very specific instructions.
Sparkle Maid? No, this is just my personal phone number. You got the wrong person. I don't own a maid outfit, and I definitely don't sell them. There's a pause on the other end.
Wait. Seriously? My bad. The website was sketchy anyway. Sorry to bother you.
In the background, Anthony, having finished his food, stands up and takes his plate to the sink.
Want some tea?
His low, rumbling voice is unmistakable even from a few feet away. There's a sharp intake of breath on the other end of the line.
No way. Was that Tony?
My blood runs cold. Tony? Nobody calls Anthony that. Who is this?
Is this who I think it is? From Pebblestone? The one who face planted in the cafe and then tackled Riley?
My jaw drops. How does he know all of that? How do you?
Self-voicing disabled.
I hate that I keep pressing my buttons because it's right next to my space bar.
Small campus. And Tony's voice is pretty memorable. Look, this is too perfect. I'm Cal. We've got like 3 mutual friends. Tell Tony his favorite comp sci major says hi.
I look over at Anthony, who is now leaning against the counter, arms crossed, watching me with a deeply unamused expression. He clearly heard his name. He says he's Cal, your favorite comp sci major. Anthony's expression darkens, and he lets out a short, weary sigh that speaks volumes.
Hang up.
Now I'm getting jealous.
I heard that. Oh, rude. Don't hang up, you. This is a way better connection than a maid outfit. We should totally hang out.
He's like trying to connect the peoples right now. I'm caught between confusion and laughter. This is the weirdest wrong number call I've ever had.
Stick with me. It won't be the last. See you around. Oh, and tell Tony I expect my damn maid outfit.
The line goes dead, and I'm left staring at my phone. Then Anthony, who looks like he just bitten into a lemon. I want to do this one. I didn't know you were into those kinds of things. How scandalous. His face sours even more, like he just bit into a second lemon. Anthony deftly ignores my insinuation, instead motioning in my direction.
Hand me your plate.
He's not denying it. I'm left to tidy up all the plates while Anthony diligently washes them. Not a single complaint crossing over, even though he cooked the dishes as well. Just as I'm about to put the last plate in the drying rack, my phone buzzes in my pocket, then buzzes again and again. By the way, it's Cal. Saved your number, just so you know. Also, tell Tony the black lace is non-negotiable. So, you and Tony, roommates, huh? That's interesting. Very interesting. Anyways, you seem fun. We should def hang out. I know all the good spots on campus and all the gossip. Just saying. I can't help but laugh, shaking my head. Your friend Cal is very persistent. Anthony doesn't even turn from the sink, but his shoulders tense slightly.
He's not my friend.
Oh. Grumpy. I retreat to my room for the rest of the afternoon, letting the weird energy of the day settle. I scroll through my phone, half-heartedly attempt to read for class, and eventually just end up watching videos. Real. A few hours later, Anthony I skipped that, I don't know. He left, I guess. That's my guess. No note, just a quiet tap to let me know it's there. I eat at my desk. The food is simple but good. A text from Cal sits open on my screen, a bizarre, cheerful punctuation mark in a day that had started with such dark thoughts. As I turn off the light, my phone lights up one last time. Ding, ding, ding. Really? It's the middle of the night. I groan and sink deeper into my pillow. Who's text? My back protests with a dull ache. Serves me right for skipping stretches all week. Mom would have a field day if she saw me like that. The noise goes off again. What app even sounds like that? I haven't downloaded anything weird recently anyways. Girl, that random app that just popped up on your phone this morning. Have fun. Wait, it's just an email. I squint at the bright red glow from the screen. Not again. No, I'm just gonna ignore it. It's just an email this time anyways. I toss my phone onto the bedside table and roll over. Ding, 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 ding. Oh, come on. I sit up, hair sticking in all directions, glaring at the screen like it personally insulted me. It did. It has. We are. My inbox flashes with unread mail until one line catches my eye. The game has begun. I blink, then read again, and the words don't disappear. The email reads, oh gosh, I have to actually read this. Whoa, okay. You have been chosen to participate in the new fun game. You have many secret admirers. Lucky you. And because you so graciously accepted the terms of service, you will now be bestowed with power, aka highly sophisticated affection tracker that was installed onto your smartphone the moment you open this email. You're welcome. Power Heart Echo. Function: the ability to sense who loves you deeply, so deeply that they commit murder for your sake. Also includes a short profile on the target. You are the one I've been waiting for. If you do not have any questions, you may not call me. I'm mysterious like that. Yeah, sure. Totally legit. I roll my eyes and scroll down. It's ridiculous, yet the one line echoes in my head. And because you so graciously accepted the terms of service, now you will be bestowed with a power, aka highly sophisticated affection tracker that was installed on your smartphone the moment you opened this email. Wait, what? Oh, no. Tell me it didn't just... I flipped open my home screen, and there it is, a deep red icon glowing like it owns the place. Heart Echo. I shouldn't open it. I really shouldn't open it. Curiosity wins. The app opens. I knew that was going to happen. Welcome. Thanks for your participation. Below is the list of those who would commit murder for your sake, ranked from the most obsessed to the most sane. Okay. So, childhood friend is going literally freaking insane. Losing his dang mind. Riley Sinclair! Right next to him. Great. Oh, unknown. Lovely. And then Anthony. Disclaimer, Heart Echo is not responsible for any crimes of passion committed in your honor. By using this app, you assume full responsibility for all outcomes. P.S. For the sake of your own safety, Heart Echo advises that the existence of this application remains secret, or else who knows what might happen. Good luck! Milo? It's so Milo. He's probably behind this prank. He has to be. Or maybe Riley? Or Mom. No, that's insane. I rub my temple, my brain's spinning. You've got to be kidding me. Who even is unknown? And why is Anthony on the list? And last of all people, Milo? Does that mean he actually... I'm sure it's just a prank, right? Right? We're gonna say it's a prank because I don't want to think about it. I flopped back on the bed, face buried in the plushies, heartbeat loud in my ears. Whatever I did in a past life, it must have been something serious. Sleep finally wins, pulling me under before I can spiral into a conspiracy territory. Pancakes. I mumble, slowly sitting up in my bed. What time is it? Goodness, I cannot stop yawning. I reach for my phone, blinking slowly as my eyes readjust to the sunlight seeping in through the blinds.
Hey you, wake up. You're late for class. I think. I made you pancakes.
Oh, he's so sweet like that, though. He yells out from the kitchen. I slap myself awake and run over, witnessing Anthony while he sits down to eat. I sit across from him to have breakfast as well, just like we've done for quite a while. I take in the view of pancakes and stand right in front of me, the maple syrup making the pancakes shine as if they were from a commercial. My hand's leaping to dig into the food. Crap, I'm starting to drool. I need to act fast. My fork stabs the soft golden brown pile, taking a huge chunk out of it. I chew slowly, making sure to savor every last piece. I look back up at Anthony, who's patiently nibbling on his food. So good. Last night's memories suddenly flood into my brain, and I have to confirm what happened last night. to confirm that whatever happened last night was indeed true. I'm determined to do anything necessary to prove it. Hey, Anthony, let's say I hypothetically got hurt. What would you do? Anthony pauses mid-bike, his fork hovering in the air as his dark eyes shoot up to meet my unnerving gaze. His expression is almost unreadable for a couple of seconds. To my own surprise, he just smiles. The corner of his mouth twitches at my words. Is he enjoying this?
It depends. What are you talking about? Let me think. Physical, emotional. Someone saying your outfit's fugly.
I can't. My shoulders tense up at his response. I awkwardly chuckled, trying to play it off what I said as a joke. Silly questions.
I don't like violence, but if it happened, I'd make sure they regret it.
Hey.
I'm sure it'll never happen, though. Right?
Totally right. I see the room slowly close in on me. Breathing becomes more of a struggle as the seconds pass. I feel the air running out of my lungs as if I were choking. I manage to cough out an anxious chuckle and chuck my fingers gripping the tablecloth. It's good to know I've got someone by my side. Yeah, because I'm not teasing that man about that.
Don't worry about it, Yo. Is anyone giving you problems?
Nope, nothing like that. Nothing at all. Shh. Later that morning, I meet up with Riley in the art studio. Sunlight filters through the tall windows, bathing the room in a soft light. He's already there, sketching on a large canvas. His golden hair catches the light, giving him almost an ethereal glow. I pause for a moment, considering him, the sketch I saw. I think about how it probably is nothing concerning, and how, if I'm wrong, then acting coldly towards him will only make things worse. She does have points. She does have logic.
Hey, you made it.
He doesn't look up, a small smile playing on his lips. Why did I read that as body bag? I set my bag down, suddenly nervous. Yeah, sorry I'm late. Riley looks up, then his sharp green eyes locking onto mine.
You're not late. I just like being early.
Cool. He gestures to the seat beside him, and I hesitate before sitting.
So, I'm guessing you haven't had time to think much about our project yet.
I have, sort of. Just not a lot. He smiles, soft and inviting.
That's why there's two of us, right?
We work in silence for a while, but I can't stop sneaking glances at him. He looks so focused, so confident in what he's doing. I, on the other hand, feel completely out of my depth. After a while, Riley breaks my silence.
You okay? You seem distracted.
I nod absent-mindedly. We spent the rest of the afternoon researching symbolism in flowers, and Riley's enthusiasm is contagious. He has found his way of looking at art that makes the simplest detail feel profound. You know, you remind me of this flower. He blinks.
What?
I shrug, a soft smile on my lips. Strong, vibrant, hard to ignore. His cheeks heat up as he quickly looks away.
You really think so?
I don't think he's impossible to ignore. I think he's just, shy. I do. My voice is quiet, but certain. When the session finally ends, Riley reaches into his bag and pulls out a small notebook.
Here, take this. It's got some notes and sketches I made for our project. Maybe it'll help if you get stuck?
I'm about to turn and leave when a voice cuts through the hallway.
Well, look who it is. The man, the myth, the maestro.
I'm so attracted to him. Wow. Hey. You're hot. What's up? A guy with a sharp, knowing smirk leans against the wall of the opposite
Cal,
door.
what are you doing here?
Oh, the guy that likes the maid stuff. Makes sense.
What? I can't visit my favorite artist? Anthony hates me too much to hang out, and Milo's been hovering around our friend here like a particularly anxious hawk. Figured I'd ambush the one friend I have left.
That's fair. His eyes, full of playful curiosity, land squarely on me.
And you must be them. Riley's new project partner.
Mm-hmm. He says the last two words with a teasing lit that makes Riley blush.
Don't look so startled. Your reputation precedes you. I'm Cal. We sort of met over the phone.
The wrong number call, the maid outfit, it all clicks into place. Right, the deluxe package.
See? You remember. Anyway, I won't keep you. Just wanted to finally put a face to the name. See you around.
He was hot, though. With a final wink, he pushes off the wall and saunters down the hall, leaving a slightly flustered silence in his wake.
Sorry about him. He's, a lot.
Yeah. It's okay. He seems interesting. Yeah, interesting is the nicest way I can put it. The day passes in a blur, but my class is offering little distraction from the chaos spinning in my head. By the time classes end, I'm exhausted, but still restless. My phone buzzes with a call from Milo. Hurriedly, I pick it up.
Park again? You seem off lately.
Why do you know where I am? Crazy man. Sure, usual spot. Under the soft glow of the streetlights, Milo was already waiting on the bench when I arrived. He has a cup of coffee in one hand and his usual lopsided grin on his face.
You look like you haven't slept.
Wow, so nice. So nice. His tone is teasing, but his eyes are full of concern. Thanks, just what I needed to hear. He chuckles, but the humor fades quickly.
Seriously, you. What's going on? You've been distant.
I glance at him, my heart sinking. Milo has always been able to read me too well. And now with the app's results fresh in my mind, I feel like I'm walking on a tightrope. How am I supposed to act normal when he's literally ranked top at my list of people willing to kill for me? Your hair is gonna go gray from worrying so much.
Then so be it. You sure you're alright?
I fight to look normal, dredging up a soft smile from the depths of my heart. Yeah, fine. Just school, you know, the usual. Milo studies me for a long moment, and then slowly nods.
If you say so.
The silence that follows is almost comfortable, save for the nagging thoughts in my head. Finally, I blurt out, Milo, do you think it's weird to, I don't know, do extreme things for someone you care about? Of course we freaking ask. His brows furrow.
What kind of extreme things are we talking about?
I hesitate. Like fighting for them, protecting them, that sort of thing. Milo's expression softens as he leans forward, resting his elbows on his knees. He's like, I would kill for you. I would live for you. I would steal for you. I would die for you. Like, man does not care. But he's like, gotta be nonchalant. I'm normal.
I think if you care about someone enough, you do whatever it takes to keep them safe. That's not weird. That's just love.
So you love me, right? The word hangs in the air between us, a heavy unspoken for so long that it almost feels foreign. My chest tightens and I look away, staring at the darkened trees. Right. Love. Milo straightens, his gaze fixed on me.
You. Is there something you're not telling me?
I sigh and shake my head. Nothing, just a lot on my mind.
Okay.
His voice is quiet, but his eyes tell me he does not believe me. When I arrive home, I immediately look through my notes, not on subjects I have to study for, but on the 4 people listed in the Heart Echo app. I know I shouldn't play into it. Clearly it's an elaborate scam or some wild attempt to steal my data. Girl, no it's not. But seeing everyone's names on there and how detailed the information is, I can't help myself. Murder though? Is that really possible for them to do such a terrible thing? Only one way to find out. I cross off the unnamed person and try to focus on the others. Milo, my protective childhood friend. Riley, my shy project partner. Anthony, my closed-off roommate. The name that intrigues me the most is... Look at how pretty they all are. You guys already probably know who I'm picking. I can't help it. I just want to pick him. Like, look at him. Like, Anthony's all angsty, and Riley's all cutie pie. But I'm just such a sucker for Milo. He's just so cute. I choose Milo. How can I not? Hold on, I want to save right here because... No. Just because later if I want to go back and pick someone else, you know. I choose Milo. How can I not? After all, I know Milo the most out of all of them. Milo's my oldest friend. He's someone I know I can rely on, and most of all, someone who will always protect me no matter what. I frown, but because while I want to have confidence in my friend, something just doesn't feel right. Whether it be seeming omniscient knowledge a Heart Echo possesses, or knowing people I'm close to may want to kill others in my name, it just doesn't feel good. I shut off my phone, but it only causes a more nauseating thoughts to run through my mind the longer that I stare. I try falling asleep, hoping this is all a dream. Milo, how could you? Tears streamed down my cheeks as I clutched my headset. It was my favorite color, and I had saved up all my allowance money just to buy them. They were my prized possession. That was until Milo threw them into a pile of mud. It was an accident. Accident my butt. You did that on purpose. There's no audio. Was I being rational? Probably not. I couldn't stop my tears, and I couldn't bear to look at Milo after what seemed like the betrayal of a lifetime. We're not friends anymore. I managed to stutter out a reply, which seemed to make Milo freeze in place. Before I could even think of anything else to say, he grabbed my wrist. Hard. The look in his eyes was serious, like he was observing me rather than actually showing concern. It was an apathetic feeling, and not like Milo at all. That hurts. He let go so quickly I felt like I might have been hallucinating the look in his eyes. Oh, forgive me. I'll buy you a new headset later, okay? There was that boyish smile again. The friendly Milo I'd always known. I wanted to forget the look in his eyes, and so I did. But that was the right choice, right? I don't know. Was it the right choice? I don't know. Beep, beep, beep. I groan at my blaring alarm, searching through my sheets to find my phone. I hate 8 a.m.s. Girl, me too. Once I find it, I press stop to finally relieve my ears of the annoying noise. There's a list of notifications from last night. Did all professors communicate with each other to assign homework at the same time or something? I opened my phone, only to be met by the Heart Echo app. Any sense of sleepiness I felt before was washed away, and I'm reminded of the fact that this wasn't just a dream I had. Thanks for your participation. Below is a list of those who would commit murder for you. Rank most obsessed to relatively sane. So, Anthony's technically sane. And Milo's bat crap crazy, so of course I chose him. Milo Green. Why does he be at the top? Would he really kill for me? If he's most unstable, what else would he be willing to do? There's a pit in my stomach that starts to grow with unease. Knock, knock, knock. Are you alright? Anthony stands in the doorway, standing way too casually for someone who would also kill for me. I can only stare at bewilderment at the man, all while he cocks his head in confusion. Hello? Aw, none of it's voice acted anymore. Right, yeah, I'm okay. That's sad. Why? I fidget with my bed sheets, hoping this interaction sooner rather than later. Anthony frowns. Why are they not talking? Boo. I like when they talked. I hope it's good enough to lie and cover up my anxieties. I thought I had just been, even though I have been struggling with that class recently. Anthony's eyes lit up at the subject mentioned. I can help you. Really? What did I say? Was I desperate for a good grade? Was I that desperate for a grade that I'd buddy up with a potential psycho? Yeah. I mean, I have a special interest in ecology. He gives me a thumb up, and to contrast his usually straight-faced expression. Actually, I think I just need to study this afternoon. Let me know if you need any help. My roommate gives one more knock to the doorframe before leaving, closing the room off once again. The interaction reminds me of when I first moved in with him, his casual kindness despite his apathetic demeanor. Think of Heart Echo again. Why am I letting it get to me like this? After my morning class, I came to a conclusion. I could not go through this day without caffeine. After the whole Heart Echo thing, the dream I had last night, and my weird conversation with Anthony, I desperately need coffee. While I wouldn't prefer it, Milo's Cafe is the closest to campus, and also generally the cheapest one. Leah, sleep any better today, or were you gonna nap on the floor again? The image of Milo happily greeting me without a hint of malice in his eyes makes me shiver. Oh yeah, I slept better. Can I sound more fake? I'm sure Milo can see my sweat, my lie, obvious to anyone in the room. Milo only smiles, like he always does. Are you alright? I'm glad you got at least some rest. I'm okay. I'll probably rest after class. Good. I don't think I can mop the floor with you on it. Rolling my eyes at his dumb joke, his smile widens. His smile widens at finally being able to catch me. Whoa, my brain stopped functioning there for a second. Like you clean up anyways. I know how you live. You wound me, my dear. I know I shouldn't be so friendly, especially when the concern lingering in my head. But it's so easy to talk to Milo, to trust him. Do you want anything? I'll give you any size up for free. What's the most expensive thing you have? His laugh at my response is comforting, and I can feel the walls breaking at the familiar banter between us. And then I see his eyes, watching me, observing. Maybe I'm hallucinating it, maybe I'm just going a little crazy, but it creeps me out enough to rebuild my suspicion. On second thought, maybe I should save my money. Milo shrugs off the comment, giving me a smirk. I'll make your favorite then, Leah. Milo leaves to make my drink, working smoothly along the counter. Nothing looks out of the ordinary, but everything feels wrong. Did you end up studying for psychology yet? Studying? What's there to study? It's only the second week. Figured you haven't been checking the schedule. He laughs, moving through bags of coffee beans and machines. I'll send you my notes later then. We already have an assignment due next class. F my effing Chungus life. I hope this makes up for it, dear. The name deepens in the pit of my stomach. He holds out my drink with a wink and a bag I didn't ask for. Probably. Have a good day, alright? Nodding in reply, I swallow my anxiety with a shaking smile. I was hoping to be an academic weapon this semester. How can I focus on boring ecology when I'm faced with heart echo whenever I check my phone? The app mocks me every time I turn on my phone, and deleting it doesn't work. The delete button doesn't even show up. In the background, the professor drones on and on. I don't even try to pay attention. Instead, I munch mindlessly on the pastry Milo gave me, sipping my drink in between bites. I hate how he always knows how to make the perfect drink. The need to doom scroll and distract myself is strong. I pull out my phone, opening the forums, and focus on other people's problems instead of my own. Anyone know how to get rid of an annoying roommate? Unethical tips only. Kill bro, LMAO. Tyler, I know this is you. Talk to me for real instead of complaining on social media. You use our dishwasher as a laundry machine. LMAO. Are we due for a snowstorm, heat wave, anything to cancel classes? How do I change my username? Interested in the culinary arts? Join the cooking club today. Our meeting during free period. Open to all. Free food? Free food. Free food? Nothing particularly catches my attention. I read all of the new posts before I even realize. Class hasn't gotten any more interesting. The more I try to focus, the more my mind ends up wandering to the stupid app on my phone, and stupid Anthony, and stupid Milo, and my phone dinks before I can stew any longer in my own self-pity. This is Riley. I'll see you later then? So soon? Okay, bye! Hey Leah, did you want to meet up during our free period? We should get to know each other before we start working on this project. Stupid Riley. Text pulls me back to sanity. Am I just being irrational? If it's just some prank from a hacker that got into my phone, then I'll just end up ruining all my relationships for no reason. I should at least try to keep in contact with them, in case it does turn out to be fake. I turned to my ecology professor, reminded of how Anthony offered to help me study. It's not like I'm learning anything sitting in this class. My phone buzzes again. Another text from Riley. We'll spend time with Riley. Because we need to get to know each other for the project. And he wants to do it at the cafe. If we do it at the cafe, I'm pretty sure our childhood friend's gonna see it and freak out. And I kind of want to witness that, you know. Just saying. I'll be in the park by the art building. We can meet in the park? He replies almost instantly. Yay! Riley's message, a subsequent of emotions, are all too cheery for me to respond in kind. Being on my phone, thinking what could possibly happen later, makes me nauseous. I put my screen down and fail to focus on class. The professor's voice is an assault on my senses, when cooped by my own attempt to ignore my thoughts. The two clash together and create an overwhelming ringing in my head. Class ends, though I truly wish it didn't. I make my way to the park where Riley said he'd be. The weather is nice, a cool breeze in the air eases the heat of the sun. I find myself appreciating the beauty of nature. Hey, Leah! I jump at the loud voice, only to see Riley running after me. Oh, hi. He grabs my hand in a handshake, too rough to match pace. How are you? Sorry for asking to meet on such short notice. I was on campus today and thought of you. Oh. My body stiffens automatically. His energy is just too much for me to adjust to after the exhausting week I've had. Thankfully, Riley must catch on to my awkwardness and tones down his energy. Sorry. I meant as in thought of our assignment. We'll be working on drawing each other, and I thought it'd be important for us to get to know each other. My nervousness is obvious, but I force myself to cool down. Regardless of what the app virus says, Riley is an important part of my grade this semester. Yeah, I really don't know much about you other than you have sprinkles in your hair. Riley laughs at the observation. They're just hair accessories. Come on, I have supplies set up on the bench over there. He leads me towards the setup, 2 plain sketch papers on clipboards, and a variety of different pencils and pastels. I figured we could sketch together. How else are we supposed to grow close? Riley's words are intense, to say the least. No, I'm reading too much into it. Well, what are you thinking of sketching? I mainly draw people and figures, but I practice in objects, stills, and environments. How about you? I draw people. I like drawing people the most. Despite my nervousness, talking about art makes me calm. Dun, dun, dun. I had to fix my headphones. They were bothering me so bad. Okay. It's fascinating capturing someone in still image. You can't get the same feeling by looking at a picture. I glance up from my rambling, only to see Riley staring at me with fascination and a smile. Though I think it'd be impossible for him to do, I flinch in preparation for an insult. That's so cool. Really? I don't think it's that interesting. No, I have to see your process. He looks around the park to wonder, like he's scanning for something to draw. 15 minutes and then we'll show each other. Deal. His energy is overbearing, but I nod in reply. Riley dives into his sketchbook and I do the same, though I pause for a brief moment wondering what to draw. random passerby. I decide to draw a man I see walking down with his girlfriend. Before I know it, 15 minutes passes by like it's nothing. Ready to see? Yeah. He turns his clipboard around, showing me a simple drawing of a tree. He's colored it using soft pastels, giving sort of ethereal look to the picture. Wow, that's nice. I admire the softness of the pencil lines, yet shy yet bold at the same time. Let me see yours now. I hesitate for a second, but show him my drawing, turning the paper around. Huh? Who's this? His tone awkward, and I can't tell if something's wrong or if he's just confused. Just some guy passing by. I saw him walking with his girlfriend just now. Oh, this looks really good. Thanks. Riley continues to look at our drawings, and I can tell he wants to say something more. Before he can open his mouth, his phone rings. Hey, Dad. His posture changes almost immediately, tone shifting to a more formal, polite one. Ah, I see. I'll be there. Thank you. Riley puts his phone down, and within an instant, he's back to his usual eccentric self. I'll be heading out. It was nice to meet with you, Leah. Let's do this again. He packs up his supplies, taking the two drawings with him, and I wave goodbye as he walks off. My stomach grumbles. I should probably head home myself. On my walk home, I scroll through my phone. Through various short forms of videos, a notification catches my attention. A notification from Heart Echo. Anthony Hayes, threat level reduced. Riley Sinclair, threat level reduced. Milo Green, threat level increased. What? Surely this has to be a joke. As soon as I hang out with Riley once, I finally start to feel better about this whole Heart Echo thing, and it pops up to taunt me again. Milo's threat level remains the highest, though on the bright side, if there is one, the mystery person shows no signs of changing. I close Heart Echo, trying to shift my mind away from the app and tell myself it means nothing, that it's just some virus that I have to deal with until I can afford to get a new phone or something. In my search for a distraction, the new form catches my eye. A new post from Brutal Honesty account is at the top. Bird watching today. Saw a pretty one flocking with the wrong kind. Might need to clip some wings soon. Hypothetically, of course. Goodness. So he's always hanging out with Riley, and he's pissed. Reading it makes me uneasy. Thinking about what it could possibly mean makes me sick. Babes, that's your best friend right there, just so you know. Sometimes I wonder if people are genuinely like this in real life, like anybody that I've ever come across. After what feels like forever, I finally make my way to my dorm. Does our friend know our roommate's a guy? Because I think he would crash out if he knew our roommate was an attractive man. He'd be like, no, actually, live with me. Anthony sits on our couch casually, legs folded as he reads a thick book, and the sound of my interest, he looks up, eyebrows raising as a sign of acknowledgement. There's still a soaking splotch of something probably unmentionable on the cuff of his pants that I know is gonna get stains on our carpet. You should change. After a raise of his eyebrows, I point at the floor, and then he finally notices the issue. You'll get stains on our carpet. I paid for that, you know. He lets out a small chuckle, ignoring the fact that if I didn't spend any money on decor, we'd be living in a concrete box. His annoyance at this point overcomes my worry of any hypothetical danger, caring more about the second-hand rug than a maniac who possibly kills me. Fine, I'll change. Yeah, you know, you gotta worry about the important things in life, you know. He gets up and leaves the room, setting his book out on the couch face down. I lean over to try to get a closer look at the cover. Why the heck is he reading an ecology textbook? For pleasure? Then it hits me. It's my ecology textbook. He offered to help me study earlier. I didn't realize that it wasn't a one-time offer. I also didn't realize my own exhaustion until now, that is. And I met with the couch I've barely gotten used to since the start of the semester, and I allow myself the privilege of sitting down. Anthony's re-entrance is so silent that I'd almost jump out of my skin. We don't talk, which is normal for us. But because of my newly found paranoia, it feels different. Even if it's true, he didn't say his threat level Even if it is true, it did say his threat level decreased. Does that mean he's okay? Or more like, he's the lesser of three evils? You're staring. Just tired. Long day, you know. He lets out a small hum in reply. My phone buzzes and I check it only to see a text from Milo. Annoying tall guy. Saw you spending time with Riley today. You two seem close. Why don't we hang out tomorrow? It's been a while. Milo's casual, explicit invitation makes me shut off my phone immediately, knowing I just left him on red. Did you have a good day? You think you said it. I think you said it. Long day. Your textbook helps at least. Yeah, light reading. Come here, maybe you can learn something too. Anthony's unusually explicit invitation for company makes me hesitant. Yeah, because you usually just chill alone. Just this morning, I was worried he'd be capable of murder. But after that notification, I fear that I should be focusing my attention on... My train of thought fears me? Just as Milo does. What could have caused the levels to change? Either way, I can't help but worry about it. I push myself next to Anthony, thinking that maybe some required reading will distract me from everything. I don't know how you don't like this stuff. I tell myself to pay attention, but between the diagrams of trees, long bodies of text, and soothing monotone comfort of Anthony's voice, it's not long before I'm drifting off. I don't even realize that I'm resting my head on Anthony's shoulder. I don't have any dreams worth remembering, only vague feelings and flashes of memory. Flashes of being lifted up, carried throughout an unimaginable distance, of the smell of gasoline and pollen, of a pair of lips softly kissing my head. The sunlight that serves as my alarm beams, aiming straight into my eyes. It's impossible to stay awake, and I realize that I'm in my bed. I don't remember falling asleep here. Last I remembered, I was on the couch, reading with... Fudge! I should not have sat that close to Anthony, let alone slept right next to the guy. My panic caused me to notice a note left on my desk, folded with my name in the front. Leah, you fell asleep on the couch. I moved you to your bed. Should probably brush your teeth. The note, a gesture too kind for someone to consider a possible threat. I fold it back and I place it on my desk, unaware of what to make of it. My phone buzzes. When I go to check, I met with Milo's message from last night. A new one appears, sent a few hours after the previous one. I'm free today, are you? Another notification appears, though not from Milo this time. Riley's contact calling my attention moves my focus. I hit accept before I can process anything else. Riley's voice blares from my phone. Oh, Leah, I didn't think you would answer. I think about how I'm just going through the motions. I didn't necessarily mean to take the call either, but it's too late now. Do you want to hang out today? I had a great time yesterday. Oh, there it is again, that hesitation. The same hesitation that allowed me to relax around Anthony, but ghost Milo. It causes me to wonder what's real and what's a figment of my own anxious analyzing. Our classroom should be empty. We might as well start working on our project while the course loads are still light. He's right, but for some reason, I feel like there's an ulterior motive to his kindness. Right. I'd like to get to know you more. I appreciate your company. You seem nice. Okay. I'm sitting here like, okay, girl. We cannot go hang out with him because we hung out with him yesterday. And it's making Milo spiral. So I think we should hang out with Milo today. Or we could just shove all of them in a room together. That would probably be not good. But they all know each other. I'll meet you there. Great. He hangs up and I wonder why I even agreed to go. Do I like torturing myself, or am I just looking for any distraction at this point? I think you're a mess. I'm tired, so I'm finishing this here. We will come back and see what's happening with our 3 crazy friends that are also in love with us. Maybe? I don't know. Bye.